Good day. Hope everybody out there is having a good one. So if this is your first time to the channel, what we do here is we follow people's suggestions rather than following algorithms. So let us find music that we never would have found any other way, in regions and areas that we never would have found and heard music, and just stuff that never would have came across our path hadn't we followed people's suggestions. And we have quite a few playlists that reflect that and our journeys around the world and all the stuff that we found along the way. And I guarantee you're going to find something that you didn't know existed or didn't know you needed in your life. So take a look around and please let us know about an artist or somebody that we could be adding to the playlists. And definitely, this is one band now. I have been kind of marinating in the new album, yesterwynde, yesterwynde, that. I think a little off topic here. I think the last song, Lantern Light, would be a song that you could play on just about any station, and it would get great feedback. I think it's a very, it's not only a personal song for the person who wrote it, but it can, you could see why it would lend itself to being a very personal song for a lot of people. Once you hear its lyrics and just the way it goes, I mean, you can't help but get swept up into it. But, I was thinking, sitting there listening to the album actually just yesterday, and I'm like, I haven't really listened to anything else but this album. So, yeah, I should be, I have been totally lacking in my backlog and research, because I've been so enamored with the new album. And of course, it's an album that I'm experiencing, at the same time as everybody else, instead of in the past tense. And it's also an album that I'm experiencing with new people that are newer to the band than I am. And it's very neat to see the things that they pick out that they love about the album, or the band in general. And so anyway, here is Nightwish. Now this is a little further back when the arrangement of the Marco was still in the band at this time. But this is Nightwish, Alpenglow. Is that how you say that? Nightwish Alpen. Anyway, it's live in Mexico City. Let's check this out. You know it's gonna be kick-ass.
Thank you! If you're not feeling utterly happy already, I am very sure this song will get you there.
I don't think there's very many.
Makes you forget all your sorrows
Sad.
and just feel good.
Gotta love that.
Come on, baby, go!
as it should be. Cool control, like somebody cranked the volume up. That's so awesome. Oh, what was that? Their last... Yeah, that probably makes sense that it would be their last tune. Wow. Now, this was... Yeah, this was in Mexico. Nice. Yeah. And then it shows everybody got the links, blah, 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 blah. Now, this, again, goes right with, and as it should be, goes right along nicely with the new album. That's one thing that I've learned with Nightwish. It's like, aside from different singers, it's like you can really mix and match and put albums together and almost like choose your own adventure, if you will, like that kind of thing. And that's what is so, like you can't help but get swept up in their lyrics and, all the, just, well, I mean, like, the way awesome, like the way they like calmed right down, and then it was like, that's just a lot of cool, control that, from being such a tight, awesome band, they really have that connection and sync to be able to bring it down and all be on the same level and then bring it right back up. Now, this, I think, again, this song like goes along with the theme and everything that we got from the album that we have out right now. Now, I am still looking forward to see, I'm still hopeful that there's going to at least be some type of one-offs or something for the new album in 2025. I mean, I knew there wouldn't be anything for sure in 2024, and I know they do not plan to tour on this new album, but I'm still wondering if they're not planning on doing a couple one-offs or whatnot. Floor has been busy. They've all been busy doing their things, and I think what's also cool is they put out these very cool like making of the latest album, and you can get like a step by step and different perspectives from different musicians. So it's a really instead of just getting it from one person's perspective or whatnot, they go to different it's just really neat the way they do it. And once you watch it all together as one like cohesive kind of movie or documentary, if you will, it's you can really appreciate the time and effort that they put into doing that, because that takes time. and all that to, and I mean, of course they have people around them recording and all that stuff, but also, to even, put the effort into explaining, things that, are sometimes hard to explain, but they always seem to find a way to, and they, it goes without saying, they have a way with words for sure, and just their way of putting together, assembling music, it sticks with you. It's like it's memorable when there's so many songs from bands that once you leave the song, you're like, how'd that go again? And not so with Nightwish. It's like when the song ends, it's still in your head, and you're still hearing it. And they're very good at doing that with the putting anthems that really stick with you, and the content of the lyrical content and everything that really connects and sticks. And I think that is one of the biggest draws that I have found for Nightwish, is the way that they're able to connect with their audience on another level, and there's different levels to which, sometimes audiences can have this relationship with a band that's very surface level. And I know this might sound like I'm getting into the weeds a little bit, but hear me out. Nightwish has when you talk to Nightwish fans, they're not just, that's a brutal album, or wow, it's some of the things that they talk about are very like ethereal, or very personal, and very and they explain very intimate type things that they connect with this, and that is very special. And I'm not saying that is just unique to Nightwish, but I am saying that is one of their greatest things, I think, that anybody that listens to Nightwish can take away. I understand why they got a big bunch of fans. It's just, and it's hard not to connect and with their anthems and stuff. I mean, you could pick any album from any era, and you're gonna be hard pressed. You're gonna have to try not to find songs that you don't connect with, or what, I mean, I know that you're not going to connect with everything, but it's like they really have this special way of being able to do that. And that's why they have such a, well-deserved, audience that is, they're at a moment's notice, and, dedicated, and, to every facet of, what they're doing and how they're doing it. And I still got stuff to catch up on. I'm still wrapping my head around Floor learning the set thing. And that I gotta still experience that whole thing, because I've heard it all secondhand, but I have to, that's one thing I have to see more of. I've only seen like bits and pieces, or and I heard a lot about people telling me the whole story about getting the call, and I've heard her talk about it, and we've talked about it here on the channel, but I don't think I've seen the entire thing. So that's one thing that and that's a real testament to the kind of person Floor is, and and it's also because these aren't it isn't like these are four on the floor type songs that, or once you hear them once or twice, yeah, okay, I got it. Yeah. All right. Yeah. These are very intricate, has some change ups and going directions, and, they're not your average mundane type songs, and they also, even though they'll have a theme to them or whatever, every song is its own, ride and its own adventure. And yeah, there's a lot like that with them. And yeah, and I'd say that's one of the biggest things that makes, them so special, is the journey that they can take a person on, and the just you could forget about everything that's going on around you and all the stuff for these moments, like she said, at the beginning of this song, just um, if anybody's, feeling, depressed or, it's just, they're a great band. They're an uplifting band. And, we need, more bands like that. We got a great wealth of angry bands, and for good damn reason. But, we seem to have a limited supply of those bands that are, uplifting, and in a way, and do it in a way that Nightwish can do it. The a band that is akin to them would be Epica, which is a great band that we've talked about here on the channel. Definitely, I would, if this is your first time hearing of Nightwish or any of that, I definitely would suggest not only following the links, because we'll have you all linked up, but go check out Epica as well, because if you like this, you'll really like that as well. So, hope everybody out there is having a great day. Hope it's going as good as it possibly can be. We got tons more news, reviews, reacts, all sorts of fun in the musical spectrums and beyond. We got a lot of stuff we've been getting into. We've been down a lot of cool musical rabbit holes, and we got a lot of cool playlists that reflect that. So take a look around, comment a band or an artist or somebody that we should be checking out, and definitely, above all, have a great day, and like, comment, subscribe to all the YouTube things, and we will see you in the next one.